Alright guys, thank you for joining me once again. We're out here for the Alberta Disc Golf Provincials presented by Playfair Athletics. This is the Thrill Hill course fly-through, the holes 10 to 18, and we've got Dane Montgomery as our course sponsor, so thank you once again Dane, great realtor out of GP.
Okay, hole 10 has OB down the left side as well as a mandatory. The left side will be marked by the closest set of stakes, and those are protecting the small saplings that we planted this year, so it'll always be the closest set of stakes. There's also one at the end of the fairway on the left to denote when you've passed the mando, and the mando is that tree there on the left, and it'll be wrapped. And as you come into the basket here, there's no other real hazards. Hole 11 has OB long, and it is reachable. You've got your choice of fairways. You can either go to the left on the forehand line or right on the backhand line, or a bit of the over. It's a par 3, 275 flat ground, and the green is tucked nicely in behind these clumps of trees, as well as there is some guardian trees for just bailing out long, so you do have to be precise with your distance. Hole 12, OB down the right side that wraps around near the basket. There is a drop off as well near the basket, so your tee shots have to be the proper distance and they can still get unlucky. So it's a par 3, 275. There will be multiple sets of stakes on the OB line, and it'll be the closest ones again. And here you see that drop off right at the green, so you've got to be careful when approaching that green. Hole 13, OB down the right side walking path, that is. It's a par 3, 245 feet, down 25 feet. This is one of the easiest holes on the course, so you will want to birdie this one. But on gusty days, it can swirl in this little gap down here. Hole 14, OB River. There is a drop zone on the other side. If you wish to play from there, you can proceed to the drop zone immediately without throwing, but you will be throwing your third shot from there. There's also an OB road up high past the basket. So this is the new position on the hillside. So it takes it's about the only S-curve that we really require on this. If you want to attack the basket, a lot of people just bail out to the bottom of the hill. Rollaways are quite common on this, so make sure you're planning your angles when you're attacking the basket. Hole 15, OB walking path down the left and OB road on the left up near the basket. There is a river OB on the right, but you won't see that come into play. There's also a pond long of the basket that is playing casual. I don't know why I flew so high here, but that bush on the left is called Narnia, and it is not fun to be in, as well as you see this slope here that drops off drastically behind the basket. Definitely a case for rollaways there. Hole 16, another elevation drop. It's a par 3, 300 feet, down 25 elevation. There's an OB road on the left. There's also an OB lake to the long right of the basket, but that usually doesn't come into play, but you can see it there. And so it's really a forehand that's dropping into this. It's blind from the tee, so when you clear it, please yell back that you've cleared the hole. Hole 17, there is a mando on the farthest left little tree there, just keeping you honest to go down the gap here. There's also that lake on the right, that is also OB. Par 3, 205 feet, just a nice little tunnel to throw down, and yeah. Hole 18, 2 pin locations. We'll be playing to the B location, I believe. OB road on the right. This one's back up the hills that you just dropped down. So par 3, 260 feet plus 20 in elevation. So you want to throw it up here. You can see the basket is currently sitting in the A position, and as we fly past that, here is the B location. Alright guys, I hope this helps, and have a good round.